Absolute Batman is a boy. He's a big boy, but he's still a boy. This is so obvious when you see Eric Kennedy draw him. He looks like Ash Ketchum if he were a beefcake. And this dynamic, I think, is a big part of why Absolute Batman is so popular right now. They obviously take Japanese influence from the visuals, but this is also something that reminds me of like Denji and Chainsaw Man. He's a total nobody. People in that world are like selling their limbs to get a meager bit of food. You have this story that is resonating because it's so directly calling out an awful system. It's about like elites who have no regard for human life. So I think if that's the main theme, those are the big bads of your series, it makes a lot more sense to have someone young in the position of fighting them. But then compare that to mainline stuff like Night Fight, because, we love the Bat family so much. Batman himself is kind of stuck in middle age. He's always wrestling with like, did I raise these boys right? What kind of world have I built? I see a lot of hand-wringing online from my fellow millennials who think like, why is Gen Z so obsessed with us? Why are they always talking crap about us? But I think they're just trying to reckon with a world that's getting worse, and they're wondering who's responsible. They look to us in the same way you might like look to an older sibling when you're figuring out the world, thinking like, what can I do differently? Is there something I can change that makes things turn out differently? And I think also you can explain the oversized reaction, how much this seems to hurt some millennials with like, we're having to realize that, okay, the world that we thought was promised to us maybe isn't happening, but we've been adults for how long now? Like, at what point do we take charge? Do we, like Bruce, reckon with maybe some of the things we've done and try to change them within ourselves? But I don't know, I think part of it also is just with however many years of the internet and social media, we're all way more into categorization. We think that says something about life that I don't really think it can. And I would implore people to think less in terms of the same categories that advertisers and marketers use to target you for their products. And who writes Batman right now? It's Gen X people, they seem to get it.